Okay. How do I switch? I don't know. Was this thing not positioned correctly? Probably not. That's better. Oh, it's so rough. The what? What? 0 views? How? Oh, because it's an upcoming one that never actually sent. What? How do I delete it? Delete. I understand that deleting this video is permanent. Okay. Well, that was confusing. I didn't even have tags on that video. Oh, that explains a lot. I must have gotten into a game and like distracted very quickly. What about this one? Oh. Lich is banned! That's okay, I'm the safe lane apparently. Want to switch or do you want to support? What would you like?
It is up to you.
I want to support.
Which will you? Okay.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Whatever you're more comfortable in.
I just played Ursa and I was having so much fun. And I was like trying to figure out the farming circles. And I was doing okay, but then we had a fucking Huskar? Oh my god. This Huskar. What the hell? This guy, okay, listen. He starts off with 4 gauntlets of strength and a ward. Okay. And then he gets his boots at I don't know, what was that? At 3 minutes. And then at 7 minutes he gets a morbid mask. And then he gets a helm at 12. Okay, you're like, oh, this is okay. But like the way he's getting the helm is by selling gauntlets of strength. So now when he has the helm, he has 2 gauntlets of strength, the morbid mask and the boots. Okay. And then he's like starting to build armlet, you know? Like he has gloves of haste and blades of attack. Maybe he's also going to do like the boots upgrade. And then that's at 17 minutes. He doesn't have a completed item at 17 minutes. And then 20 minutes, he has armlet. That's good. Armlet, morbid mask, 2 gauntlets of strength, and basic boots. And then at 25 minutes, he just has a morbid mask, basic boots, and an armlet. And then he upgrades his basic boots to boots of travel 2 at 30 minutes. Yeah. And this guy was telling everybody to 1v1 him. He eventually got a javelin. I didn't notice that. We must have been dying a lot. And then he gets a reaver. And that's how we ended the game. He was also 1 and 7 at 5 minutes. So.
He was trying to build this. Wait, no, Satanic doesn't even use Javelin. It uses a Claymore.
He only had less than 200 games.
The fuck?
Yes. Yes, indeed, what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah.
This man is playing the stock market in Dota 2.
Everybody was like, why do you have boots of travel too? Like, we don't think anybody gets that unless the game goes past 60 minutes. What?
Yeah.
And like I said, he was telling people to 1v1 him. And I was like, stop.
I don't think I've ever seen a boots of travel 2 in a game, ever.
Oh, I have, but it was like when people spammed Tinkerer more or Ember.
But Tinker doesn't use boots of travel. Tinker doesn't need boots.
Yeah, he doesn't need them, yep. But people still built them.
What?
It's It's great. It's awesome.
No, I need the 1v1 between that Husker and the Tinker who bought boots. That would be legendary.
I don't know. He was saying stuff like the reason we were losing was because of our lone druid. Our lone druid was the reason that we had any kind of chance. It was awesome. It was a great game. So that's why I didn't want to play safe lane. That's okay. First, totally didn't have an advantage. No, not at all. Okay. We can do this. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? He is kind of like Lich. I've never looked at Witch Doctor that way. But I only learned to play Witch Doctor by doing combos. So that's how I think of him, and then I don't get to do that anymore.
Ouch.
Oh, I thought my range on that was going to be better. The starting items are not good. The starting items are what we're doing. I haven't had a chance to look at whatever item things that people do. I did that for Ursa, though. Or are you talking about for the fucking Huskar? I know.
I mean, your items right now aren't so bad.
Oh, okay. So we're
like
talking
it.
about the Huskar then. Yeah, I figured. I like getting aura items.
And even like you have a Luna in your lane, you getting a ring is pretty nice. Because I'm a Luna. Oh, that asshole.
I know.
Is that what we're doing? We're denying.
Yeah, we're denying.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. I also like a different Lich game. I double pulled and then just started throwing out my ult as soon as I could. I blocked this camp. That wasn't very smart.
That's fine. I will unblock myself later.
Okay.
But not now.
Death has come to Dyer's courier.
Ouch.
You know what? If Witch Doctor is like Lich, this explains why I don't do well with him when I'm not doing the combos. I wasn't playing him like that. This makes a lot of sense.
I mean, they are like... They have very impactful abilities, but for the most part, they are just walking ults. Like, after 15 minutes. But before 15 minutes, like, you do have pretty impactful abilities. Like, if you put Maledict on someone, they are dead.
That's not true. I just put Maledict on Chaos Knight.
Yes, and he completely ran away.
But he's not dead.
Because if he didn't, he would die.
Okay, that's fair. So I removed him from the lane.
Yeah.
The starting build on Huskar is not that bad. A lot of people do it. Dude, he has less than 200 games and he died 7 times at 5 minutes randomly selling these things. Why wouldn't he have... He didn't have a bracer. Why wouldn't he have upgraded one to a bracer at least? Like, if it's not great, why would he... Oh, I'm not very good at this. We don't want that one. We want this one. They deworded me.
This guy's entire identity is throwing a stun. And then go in AFK.
I wonder... Oh, yeah, maybe he gave, like... Can you still give your characters permission to somebody else?
Yes, I think.
Maybe that's something they do. If we're on the Russian service, they tend to have bad connections anyway. Criminal net worth on the Huskar, though. He didn't do much. He was not a doer. He was a talker. Would not stop talking. I reported him twice. The hell? Oh my god, your courier terrified me. Yeah, so I wanted to do Lich, but he was banned, Pokey. Hi, first time chatter. You're not a first time chatter, the fuck? You think I don't remember? There are some names that are just forgettable to me, but sometimes people will say something that reminds me. I wanted to double pull, but I forgot.
Pull the next one. And now we're gonna start getting more aggressive on the lane. If you can land the Melodic, someone will die.
Okay. You were the AA. Were you the one who asked me if I was streaming? Oh, I remember the AA. Oh, yeah! You play so well. Sorry, I was like, what AA? I'm thinking about it. I'm never like that close when I play AA. I never do the ball that close. I do it from farther away. But you landed more. I'm gonna need to stack again. No, no, I remember now. Yeah, sorry. Well, thanks for dropping by. Okay, you're gonna do that one. Where am I supposed to get them? If they're not over here. Oh god, I'm sorry. I messed it up. Thanks for following, Miss Jenkins. What the fuck? What did I just say? Miss Jenkins? I'm sorry. I can't sometimes. We're gonna just stack this one. It's just not working out doing it this way. We need them to peek out. Maledic? I can't. Do you hear what I say? You came here a couple of days ago, but you weren't playing any more games. Yeah. See, I remember. I couldn't even tell you why I remember your name. I just do. You left an impact. Maledict works weird. Hold on. Hold on. It's about to get distracted. Can't do that. Look at this. I did it better now.
Oh yeah. Professional puller.
I'm trying. I didn't stack
this
any
guy.
traps.
He just stuns and leaves. He just stuns and leaves.
Well, if he doesn't, his damage for the game might be really low.
Probably. I just find it funny, that's it.
Did he do it again?
Yes.
Do you think we could kill him or not really?
Oh, definitely. I'm trying to get rid of the creeps if he comes near me because I have Eclipse already.
Okay, that was a much better pool. I have 3 points.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I didn't really need to do anything. Yeah. What is this? What is this guy's level? What on earth?
It's probably lagging or something.
I've never seen this in my life. He has 40,000 matches. 40,000 matches. What?
Holy shit, I've never seen that.
What the hell is happening? He's a Herald too, but he has 40,000. We're being friends. But he's only been playing since 2019. What? What is happening? Does he display it? I need to know. Holy shit.
How do you have 40,000 since when? That's a bot.
That's
that
a
has
bot?
to be a bot.
Then fucking feed off of him.
20,000 matches since 2019. How do you even have? Is there even enough time?
He has 38,000 hours in the game. So I don't know.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
That's a bot.
Well, then let's keep
There's-
feeding off of him. So that's why he's only throwing out the stun. Do it.
Apparently.
I should have stunned him first, but I was told not to do that because it does more damage
That's
if you
fine,
throw
he's
the
dead.
maledict.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
You did it.
That's
Yeah, that's a bot.
that's crazy. I'm sure I've seen bots before, but not like that. That's a whole different
Yeah,
world.
whoever wrote that, like, if someone bought that as a bot, I would ask for a refund.
Right, I
Yeah,
wonder
that's
what the
bad.
purpose is.
Farming, I don't know. Actually, maybe farming drops, endgame drops, so you can sell them.
But they're not very good. Do you
True.
think the person who was laning with him learned? Or do you think they're also a bot? Somebody had to queue with him. And somehow he got Herald as a bot? He does throw it out to the first person. Wow, it's a really simple script.
I mean, Herald 2 is the lowest rank you can get. You cannot go back to Herald 1 once you leave it. It's impossible.
What do you mean?
As in, once you rank up from Herald 1 to Herald 2, you cannot go back.
I don't understand.
Like, the game will not rank you back down from... Also, holy shit, my luck with these was terrible.
I'm gonna die. I was distracted. Wait, what? Maledict works weird because if I remember what HP the target had on cast, CK can heal from passive,
The one time that his stun actually works.
and his HP goes over that point. It deals no damage. Oh, that's some bullshit. That's why you pop stick when you get Maledict on you. Oh. You said it correct always! I win. Okay, where are we going? Let's go up here again. So, what are you gonna do since you know we're going against a bot?
I guess.
I mean, we should.
I mean,
I
it's
think
like
it's-
that.
Ooh.
He's an enemy hero in my game. What else am I gonna do?
I would definitely farm him. So the reason I ask is in League, it's considered bad manners and like people like be mean to you. If you like kill somebody who's obviously disconnected, if you kill a bot. And so I think it's really funny because people who play Dota don't have a concept of that. I can't, what the fuck? Yeah, just keep feeding on him.
I mean, in Dota, it's. Do you know the saying "all is fair in love and war"?
Yes.
Yes, all is fair in Dota.
Okay. I like it. Well, is it? So if that's true, then y'all have to stop being weird about Smurfs. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that is quite different. To be fair.
I don't agree. If a Smurf is really that good, he should carry every game all the way up. But I don't think that's what they're all trying to do. He's gonna stun me. And do nothing. Those AA blasts were definitely clutch against Necro. Oh, how about? Oh, look it, y'all know each other. How adorable. Let's get free damage, buff our stats.
Come on, at least one land on him. My luck with these is terrible.
Do they have a... Oh, it's a Moretta. Okay. I'm gonna go, I guess, take over middle. Because look at that, we lost that somehow.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Go on an adventure. Let me know how it goes.
I'll try. Hopefully I don't die. Oh my gosh, Jax just subscribed for 6 months in a row. Sorry, I missed it earlier. I don't know what I was doing, but thank you. Wow, I can't stack yet. Almost though. Get the shovel! Why? Why should I get the shovel? Hold on, we're gonna stack this one. Was his name Andre Immersion? I'm pretty sure it is, actually. I can check. Hold on, I don't have a key bound anymore to this. Yeah, yes. Yes, it is. He's famous? Famous for being a fucking bot? Buffing people's games? What is he famous for? Give me the money. Give me the money. Okay, so I asked several people for advice on how to climb. And everyone has said a lot of things.
A player has disconnected.
Someone said, play with intention. So everything you do, have a reason for doing it and control the flow of the game. I did not know what the fuck they were saying, so I didn't respond. What does that mean? Like, if I'm playing this game right now, I'm going middle because I want to complete my first item that's not boots. And nobody is taking this middle farm. And I know that if I have a glimmer, I can just drop my ult, which is what I want to do. Is that playing with intention? I don't know.
Continue this wild expression of wrath.
I was gonna lose it. Nice. That account has spent 4 straight years playing. Why?
Yeah, he is definitely body. Like, I do believe that there's a real person behind the account that actually plays. But right now, that's a bot.
Why would he bother though? Like, what would be the point?
Being famous for having this many hours in the game, I guess.
Weird flex, but okay.
I mean, exactly, but
Like, what?
that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Because there is no way right now there's an actual real person behind that.
Yes. Sadly, Dyer's brave courier
That's
was
weird.
taken
Because I looked at his account, he actually like has some rampages. And he's won some battle cups.
Whoa, look at this. Whoa, don't all hit me. Fuck off. I'm gonna just farm this. Oh.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Ah! Who the fuck carries dust at this rank? You all are crazy. I thought I was gonna be fine. That was a little brave. Watch a video on Maledict. I'm not bullshitting you. It's probably the most complicated skill in the game, at least at how it applies damage. So Lich is easier. This is how we started the conversation today. I was like, I think Lich is probably the easiest hero in the game. He just shits damage and he doesn't need items. And I feel like it's more effective than a middle.
Weakness, idiocy. Defend your bottom tower.
I'll only look at the Dota
Your bottom tower.
channel if I'm dead for a minute. Okay. I mean it, like 60 seconds. Oh, they're high-fiving. What? It's not language? That's not how we speak. Like, where is their team? I don't know.
Walker's farming, Timber is mid.
No, not our
How do
team.
I do it?
I don't care about our team. They're doing nothing. This is like half my games. Nothing doers. Doing nothing. Living like nothing. Terrible. Hello, Dofu. Welcome.
That was just sad.
Sad for Wind Ranger?
Yes.
Good.
She
Good.
she came, ulted, started running around me. I just pressed the clips and she died.
Wow, she didn't think about that.
She started running.
This is a Herald game, not a Joker level game. I can't play that high yet. I think I could. Now that I've seen more gameplay, I think I could. I don't think it's as far as off as I thought when I've seen some people at that level play as fucking bad as Heralds. Like, people like to talk a lot of shit about Heralds, but if you're 6K and you play as bad as them, I don't know what to tell you. Did she hit me? Yeah, she doesn't know where I was. Whoop.
Believe me when I say, like, people will keep making stupid ass plays.
It's awesome.
Up until the highest ranks.
I'm really excited for it. I really thought I was going to start getting bored. Like, genuinely, I really mean that. I thought I would get bored the higher up I went because Herald's just played so weird. It's great. But now I'm like excited because it's going to be random. And it's going to just be so much happier to see them fail. You should have joined the team in the middle? What? For the standoff? No. I don't play that Crusader game. They didn't do anything. I should join them now. It looks like they're actually going to do something. They like to do a lot of nothing. Oh, never mind. Is Lion our mid? No, he's not. Voki is. He's a bot too. We have 2 bots. 2 bots. We have 2 bots on the team. 2 bots.
Buildings are warded by unknowable power. Tower is besieged by villains. Unfathomable energies protect your buildings. A parlor trick. Simple.
I think so. I think Lion is also a bot.
This blaze has opened your bottom tower to the adversary.
But Voki isn't. But Voki had to queue with them. They never speak English on the Russian server. I want to ask. Are these your bots?
The fiends threaten your middle tower.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither. I don't speak Russian at all.
I can't copy and paste it either. I've tried. Pew! See? They're so aggressive to women. I thought their mothers taught them to be respectful. Apparently not. Are we taking this? Give us all experience.
Very fine.
Who called me a bitch? Let's make sure. Oh, Lion did. Well, I did call him a bot, so I don't blame him.
Okay, these 3 are playing together.
Yeah. But I did think Lion was a bot.
Swarms your bottom tower.
We're good now. I know. I can stop talking about it. Hello, Awoosh.
Your top tower is under attack.
By the way, Awoosh, you wouldn't have offended me if you answered the opposite. I was just curious. You're liking the Dream Team stack I got? Let's hope it works out as well as they think it's going to. You can probably get to Archon from being good at farming alone, I think. I wonder about that because there's somebody in my Discord who will drop by sometimes while I'm streaming, and watching them farm as Invoker was eye-opening. It was so efficient. I've watched other people play. I should have done the other thing. I didn't. I forgot to do Maledict. Just spaced my mind. That's okay. Yeah, see, I think Lich is easier. Look, they're just doing weird shit. They're bots.
Or their friends goofing off.
I know. I know they're not actually bots.
Stop throwing stuns onto me and then doing nothing.
It's so funny.
Like, it's actually kind of rude.
No, it's not. It's it's a game. If you think it's rude, go kill them. What was that? Why would I do that? I killed you.
No. I am forever stunned.
I just walked right in front of you. Ah, fuck it. I was gonna walk upwards. Until now, you were leeching XP from your carry, which was not needed in your lane while your team was losing 3v4. I don't know when you messaged that. The only fight that I saw that was middle was a fight where they didn't need to participate. When I was over here farming, and then I looped around. I thought that's what you were referring to.
Your middle tower is being mobbed.
I could have died with them. That's true.
Your middle tower buckles under the siege.
I shouldn't have gotten Glimmer. Regret.
Flesh reformed and bone made whole.
Maybe. I don't think so. We can try it.
Singular bloodlust.
Lion said woman. It wasn't bitch. I thought it was bitch. How do you spell blitch? Blitch. The blitch is not a word. Can you stop fortifying? Like, see, like that? Why are we doing that? That's not good. Were you a part of that? Why were you a part? Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Denied the enemy the spoils of your middle
I
tower.
actually don't know what Timber was up to.
Encroach ever closer.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I join that to just die with you all? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, like, no, that was just stupid.
Okay. Lich, that's a bitch. A blitch? Yeah, a blitch. A blight of women. Maledict tracks how much damage the target has taken since it's been applied and deals incremental damage. If the target heals, it scales back. So I would need an urn. What the fuck are you doing over there? Why would I do that? Shh! I know, it was so fucking trash. Like, fuck me, I guess. I like them. Why would I'm not doing that. We're doing this. Anyway, efficient farming. Now that I've seen that kind of farming, it was crazy. But I wonder if it's only because he was playing Invoker and he was using the one where you have to click the buttons all the time. that I thought it was more impressive than it actually was. I don't know. They want more stacks. Anti-mage.
Your structures are fortified. A strange school of magic, but not without its use.
Who is Joker playing? Luna. Hello, Safer Music. Welcome back.
Very fine.
I don't know what he said.
Maybe.
Oh, it is really like... Hold on. Don't walk right in front. Oh, it's terrible when you're all noobs. They're not. I'm more of a noob than they are. Wait, what was I told to get? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Jesus. This is on... Hold on, let's look. Go here. Dead for 30. Jesus. Okay. We had to handle something.
Your top tower is being mobbed. Your top tower has been obliterated. Your top barracks are under attack. Perhaps stern action can stem this offense.
Oh, look at me go.
Your foes have pillaged your top barracks, leaving your top barracks shudders under the blows of the enemy.
We can try if you would like.
Barracks to be destroyed. Your middle tower will soon be forgotten if you delay any longer. Your middle tower buckles under the seething assault of your enemies. Structures are fortified. This is a desperate maneuver. The foot is already upon that route.
On my rounds.
I think focusing on one area and getting good at it and providing more value to the team will help us climb. Focusing on one area. I feel like I can't do that because I play at Herald. I don't just play these games. I play other games throughout the day. I'd show you. I'd like quickly show you.
Your bottom tower is being mobbed.
Very fine.
Your middle tower has been crushed. Your bottom tower has been razed to the ground. Ambition is challenged by the unworthy.
Sometimes I get confused by Invoker's abilities, even though they're on my team. The Chaos Knight doesn't matter, he doesn't do anything.
Here I come.
I can't go down. Don't go down. Oh! Battle Fury, man. What's going on?
They are seriously doing nothing, Jesus.
That, I think 2 of them are bots.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Unless they're newer. If that one, I don't know, because that guy had like a lot of powers. How does the game even match that account?
Respond with steel, talon, and vicious purpose. Your bottom tower has been toppled. has fortified its structures. A parlor trick. Barracks to be destroyed.
Yeah, what? I don't understand. Let's sell this.
I'm under attack.
Your middle tower lies in ruin. Desecrated. Your middle tower is being attacked.
I gotta get out. There's some crazy stuff.
Your ancient is being destroyed by enemy forces.
She knew. They don't know. They don't know that he's a bot. Why?
Enemies desecrate your ancient.
This is what I'm saying. All this invoker stuff, I just think it's on my team. Or not on my team, I mean. Spooky.
Shakes from enemy blows.
Don't like it.
On my round.
Okay. I keep forgetting Maledict. What the fuck's going on?
My bones. Yes, indeed.
Why do you allow your ancient to be attacked?
Oh, someone's teleporting in.
Fool! Enemies threaten your ancient.
Oh, he doesn't know! Oh no! Don't do it, anti-mage. Why would you do it? Dota is such a fun and addictive game because it has so much depth. Getting good at any single aspect of the game provides more value to the team and wins us more games. I disagree. Vamos Gaming, which rank are you at? Which MMR number are you at? Like, I genuinely disagree. I 100% disagree at my rank. Like, I just don't agree. Especially when you look at, like, the heroes that I have a high win rate with. I have a high win rate with Lich.
Why do you allow your ancient to be attacked?
Not from recent games, so I couldn't fucking tell you. I went up a little bit, though. It's almost 70. Fuck yeah. But, like,
Enemies threaten your
with...
ancient.
Oh, Treant? No idea. I sit around doing nothing all game. Joker explained to me yesterday that it's basically about your ult after the laning phase with Treant. I don't really use that either, the more I thought about it. I basically do nothing with him. And I feel pretty strong.
Where is our fucking timber?
Not alive. Okay, that game doesn't count.
This game was so fucking weird.
Yep. I have spammed the Lich. I just couldn't. He was taking this game. Getting good at farming increases our net worth. I have frustration with that too.
There they are.
This game. This game in particular. Was it this one? Oh, this isn't right either, actually. No, I did better in a different game. Hold on. Wrong one.
Enchanting.
Maybe it was that one? I thought there was a different... Oh, I don't know now. Hold on, I have to look. Is it that one? It was one of these. I don't know now. That's okay. Bum ba 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 ba. Um, I only want to play with Joker today. So I only have one more game. But this week I can I know which days would make more sense to play with people that
And if
aren't.
people want it, I can give them a spot up.
I don't
mind.
care. I don't want to do that.
Okay,
Unless you
fine.
want to leave.
That is up to you.
Do you want to leave?
I don't mind either way.
You're misunderstanding. I want to start a game right now.
Alright, then start again.
But I don't know which servers. I'm asking,
go.
like, did you not want to play? Because that's how it's coming off.
No, I'm trying to give people a chance if they want to play.
I understand, but that's not what I wanted to do today. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. I know, I didn't use my E like at any point. What the fuck? I don't want to play Witch Doctor. I wanted to play Lich.
Lich Doctor.
Lich Doctor. Where is... Oh, I lost him. We're having a great time with Lich. Don't worry about the gold. Apparently I don't need it. What did I miss? So, I'm sorry, Piston Zool and a whoosh, but today I don't want to play with anyone else. What is today? Today's Monday. Oh, is it tomorrow? Hold on. Tomorrow might be the day. My work has become weird. And because of it, I've actually just been working for 3 to 4 hours. I make all the money that I aim to make in a day in that time. And then I've been spending the rest of my time doing basically Dota. There's other things too, but Dota. So let me check. I don't remember. There's 2 days this week that for some reason it's going to be really slow. And with how slow it's going to be, there's no point in me working, which means it's a great day to have longer streams. Oh, it's Thursday, Friday.
And you know what they say about longer streams.
What?
More fun for everyone.
Okay. It's strange for the account to be a bot. Okay, but listen. I didn't know my number the other day when I was talking to Dofu. I said my number wrong. But I have 3,874 matches, okay? I have never seen this. I've never seen this. Never. I get thrilled when people have like 2,000 hours. And I do mean hours, like I see their Steam account in Dota. Because I'm like, oh, they love Dota too. But this? What is this?
Apparently, this is the most played, like the person who played Dota the most ever. Like if you check on Dota buff in total playtime, this guy is number 1.
Something fishy is happening.
No, that he was definitely
Wow.
not. Like I believe like there is a real person behind the account, but in this specific game right now, he was using a bot.
Yeah.
Because the Seeker was just throwing a stun and that was it.
Right. He did ult a couple of times and walk away from his group. I know that overall, if I get better at the game, it'll improve games gradually. I understand that of almost gaming, but I have multiple games where I feel like I make progress on a personal level, and it doesn't matter. And so I feel like that's not quite the way to go up in ranks. Like, not really. And I just went through... I've just been playing a lot. But stop, don't do that. Why would you do that? I just went through a lot of losses. And these brought my MMR pretty low.
Same, but I'm brain cells.
What? About my brain cells?
No, you said you went through a lot of losses, and I was like, same, but mine were brain cells.
Oh.
Especially after this game.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. And late game is 1v5. It was not 1v5. I don't know what that was. I think they're just Omega bad, but still people. I don't think they're that bad. They were trying to practice skills, each one of them. I just don't think you should do that in a group in ranked.
No, what happened was the Invoker was pretty decent, but what happened was the anti-mage was farming off of Timber and Lion. He was getting free kills. And eventually that made him fat enough to end the game. I fully blamed the Timber and the Lion.
I died as much as the Timber to anti-mage.
Yes, but you as a support were expected to die to anti-mage.
So was Lion.
Yes, but not enough times.
That's fair. You could be wrong, but it's strange for an account to be a bot since people would report him every game. Its behavior score would not allow him to rank Q. The thing is, it was clearly a script, though. He had basic AI script on him. Basic AI script is you have an enemy in a game and you have a hero in the game. The enemy, upon seeing the hero, will automatically walk towards and start attacking. It's like basic Minecraft, or I can't talk. Minecraft scripting that's how it started. Because that's how you do all scripting for basic AI in video games. His script is clearly see enemy, press a button, walk away, auto attack creeps, see an enemy, check if the skill is available. If it is, press a button, walk away, attack creeps. And then when he got level 6, if he was getting attacked, I bet you it did like a check, an area check for how many were in the area to decide if he was going to pop his ult. And then he popped all 3, walked his character away. Like over and over and over again. People don't do that naturally. You know what? You know the clearest way we could see if it's a bot? If we watched it. Then we would know. From his perspective.
You can watch it all, be ready for the next game.
Will it tell me?
I mean, you can see mouse movement and see if, if it's natural.
Will it tell me if the game?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why would I report him on the enemy team? He didn't help his team. I don't care. Like, you know, when people go into all chat and they're like, report so and so, they were griefing. I don't know that. How am I supposed to know that? I have no idea. I'm not going to report them. But if they're on my team and I think they're griefing, I'm going to report them. We did not shut down the AM, no. You lost a one game, apparently. You want to play more, but it's so hard for you to be up at the times I play. I can't help it. That's why when I'm absolutely sure, which will be tomorrow afternoon for me, when I'm absolutely sure, I can say which days I'll be starting the stream earlier. But I'm not sure if it's actually going to be Thursday or Friday, or if it's also going to be Wednesday. In the summer, this will change. In the summer, I'm going to have morning and evening streams. Not super long ones. But then I can do it. You have a friend who went negative score in Heroes of New Earth. I don't know how New Earth works. The legend. He had 3,000 hours. Oh. He's schizo? Do you think he's actually schizo? Because I feel like that would make more sense. Your friend used to dive towers all the time. Because if we all attack together, they die. And went on saying, if I keep doing this so people understand, I'm pretty sure this sounds surreal, so you won't believe it. I'm in Herald. Of course I can believe it. I've seen people do crazy shit in Herald. But that's also something people in League do, what you described, so of course I believe it. 40.5k thousand matches, right? Like, what the fuck? Let's look at his build too, okay? What is going on? Why did... Okay. Alright. This isn't even as good as he could play. I think Joker's right. I think it's a bot. Oops. Or right now, but it is a real account. At this point, he has to keep playing on the account. Because he's being tracked and he has a record to keep. What doesn't kill you makes the stomps all the better. Don't change heroes. Spam 4 heroes in 1 roll. That's what I was told. I don't want to do that. I want to spam Lich. Or Ursa. But that's... I just like Ursa. I never learned Udyr in League. But I think Ursa is easier than Udyr, and I think Udyr is more like the beer guy. This one. The one that's right here. Brewmaster. I feel like Udyr is basically Brewmaster, not Angry Bear. He is also a retired 70-year-old programmer. How do you know that? He's not a normal person? I don't know. If you're 70 years old and you're retired, what are you doing all day? My stepdad is 82 and I have to like find shit for him to do because he gets bored. So like it works out because I have lots of projects that I want to do. So he just helps me with them. It's pretty good. But like sometimes when it's hot as balls, I don't want to do any of my projects. So I'm like, I don't have anything for you to do. I could show you some movies or something. But he already watches like a lot of movies. He likes Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I made him a Steam account and I bought whatever the newer version was for him. And he has like a little handheld thingamajig. But he doesn't like to play it that often. And then he really likes the idea of like city planning. So I've shown him SimCity before, and now it's City Skylines. And he doesn't like how certain things work in those games, so I just have to listen to him complain about it. It's really great. And then what else? Oh, Gran Turismo. He loves those games. So that helps, but he doesn't play as often as like I play games, for example. So then I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do to help him not be bored? Don't know. That was interesting. Hold on, I'm missing things. AMPA Juggernaut, heroes like them only have a farming problem. If they are farmed, they will carry the game. What server do I play in? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. As long as I don't lag, I don't care. So I don't play Chile or Peru, because even though I have like 150 ping on those ones, I bungee all across the map. But I have 150 ping on the Russian server and I can still play it. Or I have 150 ping on US East. No, sorry, Europe East. It doesn't really matter. I have 150 to 210 is the highest that I've had. On C, I'll still play there. Doesn't matter. I just want to get into games. You're new here, but can you join the party? Not today, but I'm generally open to that. But only, I think what we'll do is only up to 3 people, and then people have to rotate. Because more than 3 people, even like with Piston Zool and Joker and me in a ranked game, for example, the range of MMR in that game was insane. That's fine, I can tolerate that. But I think more than that it would be too much. Also, it would take a really long time finding games. The beer guy, are we talking Gargus? No. No, so Brewmaster is the beer guy in Dota. And if you look, Pokey, he's a strength hero, isn't he? No? Is he universal? Yeah, okay. Okay, I have 1 game with him. So this is Brewmaster. Brewmaster is special because he can separate into 3. Like Udyr. They're literally color-coded.
Actually.
Oh, well, yeah, technically 4. And then they all... It's not quite the same as Udyr. But I guess now Udyr didn't separate, right? He just like changed his overall blah 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 blah. It's Brewmaster. It's an easier Brewmaster. Also, Pokey, this is one I didn't realize until recently, and I said it in the Dota chat, but fuck, I don't see her right now. Is she over here too? Oh, there she is. This is Misfortune from League. Basically. Like, not quite, but basically. Mastering Brew is a whole nother level. Very fair. Am I streaming with a 5-minute delay? No. I don't ever do that. At my rank, you think these people can cheat and win? They can try. They might get a little bit of help by wards. You think they're good at coordinating? No. Not at Herald. They don't know shit. I am responding to comment it. I can't talk, dude. I'm tired. comments like 5 minutes behind. Looks like a toxic player. Who's toxic? Me? I mean, I'm not as toxic as I could be. I don't think my behavior score has ever been below 10,000. I'm not even sure about that. It's probably been like 11 is the lowest. I can't be toxic. What time is it? Are you saying like when you sent that? I don't know. I wasn't watching it then. Let me go look on my Twitch. It says that you sent that at 9:44. You sent that a minute ago. So it's 9:44 in the afternoon. If you do the 12-hour, we don't do that. So, or sorry, the 24 or whatever, I don't do that. Dun 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 dun. Show him brain rot TikTok videos. Like which ones? I honestly, so I got on Red Note. I feel like Red Note has more brain rot. Like I don't know what the, I mean, I don't understand it at all, and I translate everything. But that shit literally puts me to sleep. Like straight up, I fall asleep watching it. Take like little naps. Like what? I don't know. Wild. Some of it's super, super peaceful and aesthetic. And like you just don't quite get the same thing on any of the other things that are like that. You've never had a bot before? You only a guy who played 5 heroes alone? MMR is just a number. I disagree. People who play below 1,000 MMR are on a whole new level. But people who play so someone I don't know if I should say who. Someone told me that basically from Crusader to Ancient. Wait, which one is 6,000?
Immortal.
Immortal starts at 6,000? It's 6 to 8?
It starts at 5,600.
Then how is Legend to Divine broken down?
1 second.
Oh, is there like a thing?
Yes. Which one would you like to know? Legend starts
yeah,
at,
Legend.
Let's say, 3,080.
Okay. And what does Ancient start at?
3,850.
Okay, so then what they were saying then is that basically from Crusader to Divine, the only thing that separates people is their ability to farm and then take objectives that actually lead to winning the game, not taking the map objectives.
I would kind of disagree.
I disagree as well.
I mean, yes, like the higher you go, the people are better at farming. But that's not exactly what separates the ranks. There's a little bit more nuance there.
Okay, so if you play against somebody in the next bracket, how do you know? Like, how can you tell by their gameplay that they are in the next bracket up?
For example, I would tell the Crusader by their incessant need for fighting.
Yep, I know
Constantly.
that one, but I'm not talking about that. I want to know specifically about the next bracket ahead of you.
The next bracket ahead of me.
Yes.
It's immoral.
I know. So how, if you you should be getting some
Okay,
occasionally. How do you
I'll-
know that they're better than you only on gameplay? Like, not better than you, but
I
like,
would
how
be
can you tell?
by their ability to control the lane much better than me. Because controlling the lane is one of the most difficult skills to master in Dota. And the higher you go, the better people are at it. So I would tell an immortal by their ability to control the lane much better than I do. So, for example, like throw an aggro at much better moments, or knowing when to pressure, when to not pressure, seeing opportunities when like a skill has been wasted, taking an opportunity, and when they hit a certain spike, they immediately take advantage of it. So, for example, a lot of heroes hit a spike at level 2. And you will see that, for example, people level up in the lane, and the dynamic in the lane doesn't change much. But like in actual proper Dota, the dynamic in the lane is constantly changing. You could go from a winning lane to a losing one just with a single level up.
I know what you're referring to because I've seen it happen, but this is like what I was asking the question about Undying. Because that's the hero where I feel like you could, it doesn't even matter what rank you're at. If you have two people and one of them is playing Undying, and you know when to go in on people early on in the laning phase, which could be very, very early, you can just win the whole game.
I mean, a good and a bad Undying is determined by how well they are able to keep pressuring you with decay while being while managing their mana. So bad Undying will either not use decay at all or will overuse it too much. A good Undying will know how to use it just enough to keep you under pressure.
I don't understand.
And once again,
I don't understand.
so Undying's best skill in the lane is decay. And it's quite mana intensive, and there is like a certain like duration to it.
Yes.
Once he uses it on you, like it lasts for a certain amount of time.
Yes.
So you can't just constantly spam it because you will run out of mana so fast.
Okay.
But you also don't just not use it at all because this is your pressure tool in the lane.
All right.
So there is like a sweet spot of using the decay just enough to pressure you without overusing it. And then when an opportunity presents itself, the Undying will just pop the tombstone and go on you.
Game.
So that's how you can, like, for every hero, like you can tell when someone is good or bad at a hero by the way they play it.
Yeah, that's fair. Bop, bop. I can't use those.
Не факт, что получу.
Okay.
Сука, получил, блядь.
You've seen Misfortune
That's you.
cosplayed. If Moretha is Misfortune, then she should be showing a lot more bones because she's dead. So she can't show skin. She's basically the same thing, like, though. Oh, well, wait, does she have boobies? Like, does she have, like, decent boobs?
Muerta, no.
Oh, that's the
Misfortune,
difference.
hell yeah.
I know, she's great.
Да-да-да.
They think warding is cheating in Herald. They think a lot of things are cheating. They think playing micro heroes is cheating. It's really cute. She seems to be missing certain aspects to misfortune. Yes, you're correct, Pokey.
By the way, just so you know ahead of time, the TA is sus.
Why do you say that?
117 wins, 30 MVP, like a third of her games are MVP. That's a smurf.
Okay. So, if someone is smurfing at a Crusader level, are they more likely to be immortal, or are they more likely to be around your level?
Probably a lot more than mine.
Okay.
Because I don't think a reason to smurf as in the Military Crusader. You would want to smurf in Herald because it's more fun.
I wouldn't think so. I think it can be frustrating. Divine. People who play below 1k MMR are on a whole new level. Looks like I gotta climb to less than 1k. I can help you. I've been there. I have been, the lowest MMR I've had is like 110. That's why I didn't understand what you were talking about, the Herald thing. I've been at 110 like twice. I didn't go to 0, it just never left 110. I'm so excited to play Lich!
I have a bad feeling about this game. Not just the TA, the slogan as well.
Let me check.
Wait, no, not the slogan. The Razor.
Oh. It's like the same thing.
Yes.
Cheaters.
I mean, I can't say much. It's like the pot coloring the kettle black. You know.
I understand, but like, yours is different.
Dead man drifting.
I don't think so. It's probably the same.
You bought your account?
No,
Then it's different.
probably.
Okay. I don't know if I actually want that this game then. I don't.
Burn down your reason and throttle all mercy. Battle is nigh.
Okay.
So the dead will bury the dead. Adrift.
You can't tell until much higher rating it's a complete mess. So I've heard from people who are a higher rating that it's a complete mess there. It's a bunch of
Quickly.
I guess there's groups of people, you could say.
Dead man drifting. I'm under attack.
Is the what's a dark willow?
I'll bury. A chill wind. Truly. Forward. Agreed. Adrift.
I have to focus.
Biting cold.
That's good harass. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Going.
Oh shit, I didn't do that right. I wonder. Oh no, it goes back. I didn't know this was a thing. Look, it has to go to its little line. Oh. It's so cute. Okay, well. I think they blocked us.
Yes. Cold front coming.
Oh, it's stacked too.
Please.
Dead man drifting.
Keep harassing them from behind our creeps. Don't let them.
Stray from
It's a bit late.
Nice job.
Protect your middle tower if you wish to hold your edge.
I can't put it up there? That's dumb.
Fiends threaten your middle tower.
Where's their...
Зачистка нахуй.
I don't know now. What was that? Oh, wrong button.
I mean, at least now we have supervision.
I did this in a different game too, where this ward was like right here. Not ideal. Good job. Yeah, I don't know where they could have placed the ward here. So now we have all the vision. Oops, that's me. You don't have regen?
I would use that.
Не факт, я сейчас что-нибудь закину нахуй. Я же умею.
Oh shit. I hate that she gets like extra range for that. Inside the camp, between the trees, at the bottom. Oh, you're so right. Thank you so much. I didn't know that was a spot. Yes, thank you so much. If Bounty Hunter's trash, you can skip which item? I don't think Bounty Hunter's gonna be trash if it looks like there's two Smurfs on their team. Someone had to group in a pair, someone had to group together. Or, sorry, the others had to group as three, is what I meant to say. What is the range? I don't know. How do I don't know what the range for gaining back the mana is, but this is like the third game where I've been strapped for mana, but I'm not just shitting out spells, so I don't know. I also see, I understand now why people... Hold on. I don't have any mana, so...
Radiant's courier has fallen to desperate fiends.
You can't do anything,
Finds
just keep
itself
running.
Easily discarded after a life of singular loyalty.
Oh, Razor's here
They are
too.
insistent.
What the fuck? I'm concerned about the Razor being here. Buy items. I seem nervous? I'm not nervous. When I'm nervous, my nose gets itchy and I won't shut up about it. Ask Koki, he knows.
Your top tower quakes under a fiendish assault.
Don't go in the melee range of Slardar. No, that's good advice. You know what's weird is like, so I watched Pokey. I told you I watched the one person play Invoky, but it just made me want to play Path of Exile the whole time. I was like, look, it's like slamming out shit in Path of Exile and like clearing maps. Like now all I really badly want to play is Path of Exile, but I still don't think it would be financially responsible to buy the second game. I think they took this. Oh. Okay.
I'm busy with my studies.
We're gonna stack.
Protect your middle tower if you wish to hold your edge.
The holy one, the holy one.
Chilling. Cold snap.
When you pull a single camp, it's a good idea to clear the creeps in the single camp. Why?
Man drifting. More doomed souls. A second slain. Agreed. Quickly. Yes. My power rises. That's a bit of all.
But 2 points in Q is stronger, where it leaves an impact. Orange Snap wants us to go on them. But he's not even here. I tried to hold him, but I don't have anything else. Because a single...
Wielding cruel instruments of war. Swarm your top
Scan the
tower.
wisdom? Why would I scan it? At 7 minutes, they're gonna be there. I don't understand when people do that in games. Like, it's 7 minutes, they're probably gonna be there. Why would I scan it? But also in this game, it doesn't really make sense for us to do that.
Your top tower is under attack. Don't make me chase you. Your top tower has fallen.
So Joker, I have a question, but are you too focused to answer right now?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So about the Ursa Lincoln Sphere Ags deal, I don't get it. So there were a bunch of people on the enemy team who could just pop the Lincoln Sphere.
Mhm.
Why would you get a Lincoln Sphere instead of using Ursa's level 25 talent, the Ags and the Shard together to try to have any kind of impact against their team?
Your middle tower is being mobbed. Your middle tower has been lost, and another
Yes.
setback tolerated.
He was against the Spirit Breaker.
Right, but
And
so
as-
I understood what you said about the stunning thing. Like, he can bash him and do other things.
Yeah, constantly bash him. Oh, the
So,
Lincoln Sphere just makes him so he cannot even get to him.
but he can still walk up to him and bash him without using a skill.
But this is precious time. During that time, the Ursa could be doing his job without being bothered by the Spirit Breaker.
Grind them to a pulp beneath the heel of your boot.
Like, it's about buying time for the Spirit Breaker not to get on top of the Ursa.
Your bottom tower is
It's about buying time for the Spirit Breaker to not get on Ursa. What? Hold on, I have to think about that.
your bottom tower.
I didn't take the shovel again. If I take the shovel, I don't use it. About buying time. Yeah, but if I can't look right now, but going to look. I don't know where Ursa is. Oh, there he is. We will look when we have more time.
And now, there lie two.
We have a pudge? The fuck?
Sempre people on the boat.
Make them pay. Make them suffer.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, there is no right answer.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's just
which item is more effective? I feel like there has to be a right answer. Given
the
that
philosophy. Yeah, but the philosophy between each item is just different.
right, but with that lineup on each side,
Like, what I do believe is don't let the Spirit Breaker get on top of the Ursa, get a Lincoln Sphere. What the Axe is actually trying to accomplish is once everyone is on top of the Ursa can still try and survive.
let me.
Like, both routes are trying to achieve two very different things.
Блин, мощно просто.
Witness this singular bloodlust. The enemy swarms your middle tower.
Ладно, у вас тут тени, хапли.
I don't know if I understand still.
Your middle tower, it may be under siege. I'm busy with my studies.
I'm gonna have to think about it. Play Wraith King if I want to play carry. Wraith King is so boring. And more often than not, I get a support who doesn't support stuff. And I am 100%, I'll admit it, I am the type of person who will just fuck off in the jungle as soon as I get mad about it. But only for Wraith King. Sometimes fun. I fucking hate this shit. It's bullshit and should be banned.
Your bottom tower is under attack. A strange field protects your buildings. A parlor trick. Simple but useful.
That was really cocky. We need dust. What is that? My farm now. I did get dust. Yeah, I didn't even see your message, but yeah. Lincoln Spirit's really good against Spirit Breaker overall. I didn't see the game, but I can see it making sense. What is happening? What?
Давай, экзалты.
Your bottom tower has been reduced to
What? What?
Ой, блядь, она здесь тоже охуевает. Смотри-ка, он что происходит.
You get 20 kills with Ursa, still lose a game with one wrong jump. Right, so it doesn't matter if you're better at a hero than other people are with their heroes in a game. There's like a lot more nuance than that.
show them you will not tolerate such a brazen affront. Your middle tower buckles under the seething assault of your enemies.
I hate it when I look at 3 lanes and there's just people under towers on all 3 lanes.
I'm not under a tower. I just died in the middle of nowhere.
No, I'm saying like enemy team under our towers and all 3
Oh,
lanes. And no
I
one's
see.
doing anything about it.
These guys were pushing bottom. But the other two, very fair. The game. Wrong one. I can show you the game.
Блядь, нахуй гэнг-бэнг, блядь.
He's so upset.
Хорошая драка, я считаю.
This
Нормально.
poor guy.
Рекап посмотреть бы, блядь, кто чё кого поймаю.
Dead man drifting.
Yep, she does that. What?
Don't make me chase you.
Because a single weak camp can't kill your wave, only delays it, and the enemy wave.
Don't make me chase you.
It's also more likely to make us have a hard time. Oh. Ursa needs a really good team to win. What? Why? Why would he need a good team to win? He's not a bad hero.
He's a very kiteable hero.
Oh, kiteable. That's fair. But couldn't you say
But
the
you
same
can
shit
make
about, like,
most-
Axe or whatever?
Yeah, like you can make him run around in circles. Like he needs someone on his team to kind of hold people in place.
Mm.
Fortune favors the cold. Feel the freeze.
Oh.
Dead man drifting.
I don't think I'm even going to have time for that.
Forward.
A strange field protects your buildings. A strange school of magic, but not without its uses.
What the fuck is happening? I don't know, I just clicked a bunch of buttons and did nothing.
Your top tower is threatened.
I can show you the game. This is the game. It was Ursa against Morphling, Necrophos,
Шо, Кэрри? Кэрри, мать твою! Есть, блядь, удар!
Spirit Breaker,
Блядь, он стоит же, чё такой тупой?
Pudge, and TA.
В натуре дрифтер, блядь.
So, like, the question is,
Засыпь, у тебя гречи же есть.
with this specific lineup
Качал ещё, блядь.
and an Ursa, should Ursa have gone Lincolns or Ags at the end? And why? Like at the late game. I do understand there's a benefit. I think the answer is both. I don't think it is one or the other. He was farming a lot. He had enough time and gold. So I genuinely think the answer was both. But I've just heard like two arguments.
You are correct with the answer being both, but the question was which one first?
Did I say first? I didn't mean that at all. I meant
No,
with-
I mean,
the question I was asking was which one should you go with total, but I just think the answer is both.
well, yeah, the answer is both, but like in a game, you have limited time and you need to make your next choice before the game ends. So in an ideal world, yes, both. But in that, like in the context of the game that was being played, there was only time for one item.
Oh, it didn't seem like it. He sat around kind of like trying to figure out what he should buy, like shopping for a while. And so I wasn't sure. It felt like he had more time, I guess.
Agreed.
Your top tower
Well,
is
I
under
don't
attack.
think so, but
No, that's fair. I
Maybe.
don't know. I wasn't like closely watching.
Your top tower has been crushed. Sharp steel and
esoteric artifacts. Anything to ensure your precarious dominance.
Holy shit! What a good ult!
Thanks. And I pulled them back.
You fucking deleted them. Holy
I
shit!
did. Thank you.
I'm telling you, you're the carry now. I'm retiring.
Well, thank you so much.
Field engulfs your enemy's building. Destruction will follow soon enough. This is but a slight delay.
Come here, you.
Nobody on our team can survive long enough to do that. I should have not forced myself over there. Satanic was a bad choice. He needs nullifier. Agshard Octarine. Octarine was not discussed. That's interesting. Why do you say that? How would that have stopped him? Because basically what happened is their entire team focused him, disabled him. Like stunned him, disabled him, anything you can think of so that he couldn't participate in fights. And then by the time that he could, nobody could hold anybody down. He just died. And obviously there's other people on the team, other things were happening. But I was just stuck on this question. Man, I am so tired right now.
Stay frosty. Yes. Time to crush me. The frost.
Good job. TA's in the dust. Ursa has a build that is always in alt mode. Yeah, I thought the always in alt... This is what I don't understand. This is where I'm stuck. From what I understand, the always in alt mode means that you have to get ags. So, like, what... It reduces the cooldown and allows Ursa to use Enrage while disabled. With where we were at, it would be every 18 seconds. Like, what? It was Ags. It's Ags Shard Octarine Wind Waker. Then why did you say Ag Shard Octarine? I always hate that it's Wind Waker because I feel like it's not a real word. It's not, I know, but like, you know what I mean? Like, no. See, this scan makes sense. Oh, oops. I thought I had sentries, that's my bad. You're baffled about how fixed I am on this thing? I've decided I want to get better at Dota. So the problem that I have with a lot of things is like, do you know how much advice I've received on one question? None of it's been the fucking same. Not a single person has said exactly the same thing as another person for the question of, how do you think I should get out of Herald? Not a single person. Everyone has a different tactic, a different thing they feel strongly about. I can't get over there. These creeps are gonna fuck up my ult. I hate all this. I need to get out of that. It wasn't a good ult, but I needed to just not die. Razor top.
There's a full bomb.
It's not time yet. Your middle tower is being attacked. The enemy has fortified its structures. A strange school of magic.
You say you can make me reach immortal? Guess what? Guess what's that's even a different thing than what other people have told me. It's how it goes. You're 900 MMR. I'm lower than what I started with today. Yeah, so anyway, so for some things that people say, I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. Even if it's a completely different answer than what somebody else has said about the same question. But for this Ursa thing, I don't think so. I don't think either one makes sense. And then I wasn't watching his gameplay, but he seems to play well overall. So, like, in terms of what to focus on. So I don't know if it was something like that instead. I just don't know. But for this question, on Ursa, with that lineup, if you're getting disabled the whole time and you're unable to fight, do you go Ags or Lincoln Sphere? And why do you not go both? Now, Joker answered all of that and why you don't go both.
I never said you don't go both. You want to go
No,
both.
you want to, but you can't because of gold, which is what I mean.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The game is going to end. You have a choice between one of the two, which one you go with.
Right.
And the game was going to end. And he had the
Yes.
choice to make.
I just thought he was talking about it like 15 minutes before. Which, for Ursa, who's just slamming out large damage, that's enough time.
Yeah. No, he already sold his battle for you.
Right.
So his farming speed slowed down a lot.
Gold is both the means and the ends of
Just tuned in what Ursa thing. Okay, I'll ask it one more time, but I'm not saying it again. Hold on. We're in a fight, apparently. I need to ult. Give me vision! That's all I can do. Okay, so in this game... Nope. No. In this game, we have an Ursa. At the end of the game, he was getting disabled a lot. And basically unable to do what his character is meant to do. In this case, against this team, should he go Ags or should he go Lincoln Sphere? He can't go both because we don't have enough time. Which one is actually more effective? I've heard reasoning for both. I just don't know if I agree.
your middle tower is under attack.
I need to what?
Application of occult power.
Octane lowers the cooldown of skills and will make Ursa Shard and ult almost always up. Oh, so that explains a different question.
Tower to the adversary.
This guy, he's so pissed about how much damage they're doing to him. You chose a tanky hero, but you're building like a bitch. Why did I do that? I think this guy would be a better Death Prophet with the way he plays.
Obliterated.
Okay.
drifting. And
With how many games we get on this server, I feel like I'm gonna have to actually learn Russian. I like the communication.
the fiends threaten your bottom tower. Act swiftly to regain your advantage.
Axe is better, but his build is totally wrong. Not an item. But his build got him really far. So is it actually wrong if it works?
Adrift. Forward.
The fuck? What the hell was that?
Yes.
Хуя себе, папка, блядь.
Froze your assets. Adrift. Roshan has fallen to the dire.
О, Тини, ты вовремя.
I've changed my mind. I wasn't going to go this game. But I think it could be useful. Getting out of a bracket isn't the same as learning, so there are different ways to do it. I know, but I've tried some of the things that people have said. And I don't think that's going to work for me. I don't think I'm mechanically skilled enough to do what some people have suggested.
Развеивает, прикинь, нихуя себе. Ты видел, да, что я сделал?
You need to experience a spirit breaker shutting you down for 15 minutes in your jungle. That's not what happened to him. I don't need to maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you said something and I missed
Куда она делать, блядь?
that aspect.
Пидорасина. Как она так делает?
Yeah, that's valid. I don't know what he said, but I think he said, why the fuck didn't you hook her when she was teleporting out? And I agree. You're so big.
I drank a lot of milk.
Like muscle milk?
Я же макнул.
Yes. Well, it's more like rock milk.
You're right.
Ты на меня играй.
Oh,
Ты от меня играй.
oh, he's in.
Тебе пизда.
No. This Abaddon doesn't get it. Pudge decides. He doesn't decide. This guy was so underfarmed before. I was higher than him by several levels. He doesn't get to decide shit. See, Pudge decides. There you go. Oh, it's his first BKB. Thank you. Okay. He should go Sanjanyasha. If not enough, Sanjanyasha and BKB. You can buy Yules for Razor. That's a good idea. I have to finish this though. Did I finish it? Oh, I can.
Таня, стояр.
Also, draft-wise, I don't think you ever go against an Ursa against that lineup because it's painful unless they go Ringmaster to protect him. I don't remember when he chose. Even the Lincolns, if he has a good reaction items. Build when is right that makes you win a game. I don't think that's true either. If you don't know how to farm, you can't build the correct build. Unless you're saying whatever build wins you the game is correct. Then I agree with that. I'll just take that. Don't mind me.
Agreed.
There's not an answer. Every game is different. There is an answer. I'm asking about a specific game with a specific lineup at a specific time in the game. I feel like that's not an answer. I'm asking in the last 15 minutes of this game for this lineup with this team with this Ursa. Which item would have been more effective when he was just constantly getting disabled? That's the actual question, and I feel like I'm not asking about every other game, every team. I want to know in that game. It's okay that nobody has a solid joint answer. I'm just looking for more information. And realistically, I can't take what every single person says in the chat at face value. Because I have no idea what rank you guys are. I have no idea what your experience of the game is. Someone who's naturally better at Dota is not going to answer that question the same way as someone who's spent a lot of time getting better at Dota. Get up there, he needs your help.
Dead man drifting.
This is not a good idea, and you shouldn't be here.
Agreed.
Sometimes you have to just let them know that.
To your top tower, it is under duress. Quickly.
You get him? Oh, thank God. Oh, he's going.
The frost among friends.
No! 6 seconds. Oh, I could have. Not being dead is good, though.
Dyer's courier has been killed by cynical marauders.
Adrift.
I think, like, I'm just asking because I don't understand. Because that question came up during that game, and there were 2 different answers. And both of them made sense. But I don't actually, like, I don't know, I'm hung up on it. It's okay if I don't get an answer, though. But I want the bitch. Ah, the bitch. So not all builds are wrong. Ags works if he's trying to gank the backline. I don't know if he was. Oh, thanks for following, Opa-sensei. What up, Zip? I'm a very high MMR. What's your number? Don't just say hi, MMR. Right now, I'm Harold, bro. You can see my MMR. Everyone's higher than me. Like, what? I don't know what that means. In Dota, I don't know what that means. I didn't even know that Immortal was, like, what it was.
Structures are fortified. This is a desperate maneuver. The foot is already upon the throat.
You play 1 and 2, okay. And that game of Ursa, you just go Scepter and Nullifier at some point. It gives you a lot more value. It's cheaper and the build-up is better. And having... Hold on, we gotta play.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Damage reduction constantly and breaking out of a stun is huge. Yeah, it's the stuns. It's the stuns part. Lincoln's just blocks 1 spell. Right, but it would block the Spirit Breaker from the big stuns. So, or like Morphling's like dash thing So that seems to have decent value. And just allows you to either get a BKB off, or you play a hero with an escape, and you escape off. I'm not talking about escape heroes. I'm talking about Ursa, though. My question is not general for a reason. But I understand that that would be the general approach based on what you've said. You don't want to watch guides or tutorials. It's a spoiler alert. I'm really good in my bracket when I used my favorite heroes. It's not a spoiler alert. What what would spoil you is if you understood the lore. Hold on. My wrist hurts. Like, that's a spoiler alert. I think checking out guides that follow the meta, that would be a spoiler for learning the meta if you want to learn it organically. I watch guides, and I also watch people play. Not just people here play, but like sometime one of the I can't talk, fucking just say the words.
Cold front coming.
One of the bits of advice I've gotten for how I should try to climb MMR, or at least get out of Herald, is I just have one, whoops, to look at pro players play a hero and then learn that hero. I've tried. I don't fucking understand. Like, sometimes the decisions that they even make don't make sense. And so if I can't understand that, I can't learn from it the way that people are saying. Which team was taking control of the map? We were trying to. It doesn't mean we were successful. This fucking Razor. How many?
I can't carry a game where people just go in and die 2v5. I just can't.
Top tower.
That's fair. But it wasn't initially 2v5.
They are running into darkness. It's always
Yes.
going to be 2v5.
That's fair.
If you're running into darkness, assume it's going to be a versus 5 people.
Okay.
You have allowed your top barracks to be destroyed under the might of the mega creeps. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower lies in ruin, desecrated by those who would make you kneel. Destroyed by enemy forces.
Boopity boop.
Radiant's master
They finished so quickly.
violence has shattered the will of their foes.
Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for raiding me, Nun Hustler. That was kind of not really a game. Do you want to play another, or did that frustrate you?
It's up to you. You said you were tired.
I am, but I don't like that. I feel like they just completely crushed us, and I don't feel like stomps at my level are normal. So I feel...
Would you like to go down to that?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Ah! So
That's
quick! It was meant to be.
It's gonna be the same people though. It's gonna be the same people. I know it.
Okay. Good It's going to be.
Let's see the names.
I don't even know.
I don't recognize a
Hold on.
Katsuki guy.
No, it's not the same. We're good. Not even with the same people on our team. Yay!
That's good.
Boopity boop. Okay, where are we? Hard support. Yes. Okay, new game, new life. Let it go. Slide off your shoulders. Ursa's not the Lincoln's kind of hero. Right, but I'm asking for that specific game. You watch replays of hero spammers and add them as friends? Why? I don't understand that. So you just want to get carried? Sounds like it. You don't play Ursa. You would not recommend Lincoln's, but it has a high win ratio when built, which is not that often. I did not get gem. It didn't make sense for me to get gem, and several times when you ask when I'm playing games, I'm the person dying the most. I'm just going to give it back to them. So I don't know, like, what I'm supposed to do in that case. Well, you can build based on your playstyle or game situation and draft. You mainly prioritize in game situation and the enemy's draft. Okay, but like, I asked such a specific question. Okay, I am gonna ask it one more time. Nope, wrong one. Oops. In this game, if you are Ursa and you're against this team, and in the last 15 minutes of the game, you are getting stunned to the point of not being able to participate in fights over and over and over again. Not just stunned, but like stunned, disabled, blah, 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 blah. And then you die, where you basically didn't deal any damage for like the last 15 minutes. But obviously you were doing well before this. Which item should you have built to give yourself the best chance to win? Lincoln's or Ags? You don't have enough time, and you got rid of your... Whoa. And you got rid of your Battle Fury. Which item should you build? I don't know. They asked the same question. The question was asked during that game, and I heard a good response for each item. Lincoln's and X. But I didn't understand the reasoning after I spent time thinking about it. Because I feel like the answer is both. I think you need as much protection from people trying to shut you down from being able to play your hero as you could possibly get. So really, you should have just... Hold on. Oh my god, you scared me. I was really startled. I thought that you were my courier.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I should have known, but like, I was really startled. I guess I'm going this way. I love when they switch. After this game, watch a replay. I know why to get the gem. But listen, dude, if I'm dying the most on my team, I'm not going to get the gem. It's never going to happen. I'm not going to do it. That's like asking for my team to report me. I'm not going to do it. Let's ruin PEA's game. Okay, auto attack, Q, auto attack. You're right, it's just so easy. That was like the best advice, I think, for me to harass. I was wondering, because I've basically just been playing Lich, I wonder if there's other things like that I should be doing. Oh, look it, she has to use her Q, her first ability, to last hit. auto attack? Q?
Cold front coming.
I want... Ugh, it's terrible. Do it again.
Dead ahead. Going.
I need more mana. Kill more things. I can't read the chat again until nothing is happening or I'm dead, so I know there's a bunch that has happened since the raid started, and I'm sorry I can't get to it. Now I can. No, apparently no joining. I think it's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday where people can join and I'll have more time to play. They've come to watch your glorious victory. Oh. Thanks for that pressure. At Herald level. What happened? We think that people stomped us in a fucking Dota game. But no, no, no. Pull the creeps back. What are you doing, buddy? Pull them back. Good job. I'm so glad you taught me that, Joker.
It's one of the best things you can do.
I knew I could do it, I just really didn't understand until you showed me. Like, I didn't understand it was that valuable. Oof. Ah, fuck me. I didn't think she was actually decent.
The higher you go, people are just doing it constantly. They don't stop.
Okay. Joker, Monkey King, Pog. Which game's life? We didn't stomp them, we just reached the level of the game when I and Pudge have too many items to lose and Aegis. Every hero can buy Lincolns if it's a good Lincolns game. That's bullshit that Ursa can't buy it. I don't think it actually means can't buy it. It's kind of like how you said that buying Daedalus on Shadow Fiend is griefing your team. I think that was the implication. I didn't mean to take this at level 2. I fucked up. Was not paying attention. I don't know where would be good here, because they're gonna find it. Let's go there. I just think in general having vision would be good. Ag Sanjanyasha Nullifier. Right, the Nullifier. You should buy a gem and give to Pudge. Okay, that makes more sense. Where's the Nullifier at? I don't know. I'm scared to touch them. I guess I don't need to. I don't need to engage. I can just stay farther behind. Okay. Oh, let's try doing that. You tried to buy both but had no money. You basically had to make a choice to buy Ags or Lincolns and save for buyback, and I saved buyback. Right, so I'm asking which one would have actually been better. Because I felt like both arguments were valid. This is terrible. I'm going to die now. Oh, he got the kill. What? Get my boots. Get my boots. Okay, I'm sorry. I stopped talking. Oh, it's fucking Sunstrike. I really did that to myself. You should always block the enemy's camp. I know. I just didn't do it. I just didn't walk over there to do it. But I wasn't going to use my vision to do it. She will die regardless with the gem. True. 100%. It takes way longer than 15 minutes to farm. It depends. He's still gonna get stunned by Spirit Breaker. Fuck. Oh, she had a full wand? Okay, well I have to fucking be careful, I guess. Died 3 times already. 4 times. When you carry the gem, you can keep moving the courier over hills near you and snatch it back. Dude, I'm not gonna do that. In these games, I'm not going to do that. I'm also aware you can do that. I learned that when I first started playing, but that's a bunch of wasted time and effort. I'm not going to carry the gem on teams where I am dying the most. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to fuck around with the courier. I'm not going to carry the gem. I think that punch made sense. Let's just go the little standard build. Stay way the fuck back.
A chill wind.
Don't come where I'm gonna walk. What the fuck? Stop blaming teammates. Who's blaming teammates? Oh, you're talking about the Leo. You believe you're 2K or 3K? What? You don't have to believe shit. Go look it up. There's websites that tell you what level you're playing at. Don't be dropping that kind of nonsense in this chat. None of us believe you. Okay, so we need more wards. What we need. I mean, okay. We don't know about the tower situation in Roshan. True. Thank you so much for coming over here.
That was a bit late, sorry.
No, no, no. You had your own nonsense to deal with.
Magnus is not leaving the late. He really wants it out.
I teleported up here. And built her. I need this. No, 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 no. What is a no in Russian? Is it Niet?
I actually don't know. Yeah, probably.
Okay, Niet. Probably saying it wrong.
I know yes is da, that's all I know.
I know that thank you is placebo or something like that. Or maybe it's you're welcome. I don't know. One of the two.
Greenery, this peacock's display of nature's
Oh, fuck me! I deserved it. You think 80% damage reduction, 70% CC reduction for 10 seconds is still something worth noting for the late game. Sometimes one fight is all you need. That's fair. When can we play party? In what region? That's a good point. It's always the regions. Probably Wednesday or Thursday. But I have to wait until tomorrow is over before I know. So I've been told in cases like this where I'm the one who's dying the most in a lane, I should just leave the lane, but I feel like if I leave the lane, the Mars is going to feed. And I've already fed, so what should I do?
Play very, very safe. Like, don't step outside the tower.
Okay.
My cold increases. Agreed.
You party with a different rank? Yeah, but you haven't... What does that have to... Okay, no. No. If you don't know about the ranking system, you have like 4 MMRs. You have the one everybody can see, a party rank, then you have the unranked by yourself, and the unranked party. So who cares about your party rank? We care about how you play, without other people carrying you. Aren't you the one who said that you specifically go watch people who spam one hero and then add them? Your computer is trash, so you lag in your own region. We're playing on the Russian server right now. I don't normally have this ping, but I lag sometimes on it. Maybe it is my computer that helps move different regions, but I don't know about the other ones. I see him. I did this earlier today. I got really mad because their carry ended up getting really farmed, so I went through their jungle and I repeatedly blocked their camps the whole fucking game. I was like, no, it's fine. We're Herald. They're not gonna notice. They noticed. It just took them a while. And I do mean the whole game. I just kept doing it. These ones I don't do though. After a certain point they start wording, so there's no point. I deserve it. It's cool. It's fine. It's all great. You think if you saw the game you'd have a better idea, but things that come to mind are Halberd and Refresher. Oh yeah, Halberd's good. You just need to do your best every time. I've been told that as well. You exaggerated. 15 is a long ass time. I agree, but Pistonzool said he was saving for buyback. You can easily farm Refresher in 15? Easily giving what? At what circumstance? In what type of game?
A chill wind.
Look at my words. That guy died. Okay. I never know which one to go. We need to get out. So probably that one.
The enemy swarms your top tower.
You're a beautiful tree. I like your leaves, and your branches look strong.
See to your top tower.
Thank
It is
you.
under duress. Quickly.
You lose without a map. What? What do you mean without it? What? You understand the attachment to gem. I was the same, and then I realized that especially with heroes with low survivability, hindering and timing. Yeah, I can agree with that too. That's not something I considered at all, but yes, you would be hindering the timing for more important items, but also the death. Dude, what? The Ursa didn't get Skull Basher. No, but a lot of Ursas aren't always getting Skull Basher. That's just the popular build.
Beyond sight, beyond reason, are drawn to this unparalleled massacre.
Did I block that camp? Oh, good.
Your top tower is being
I don't think we can defend that.
act swiftly to regain your advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah, see, you can see that I'm having some kind of lag. Oh, he's going. Oh, and Voki is here. Who did he just
Why is he? What is he alone over there?
Uh-huh. I wonder that too.
Like he just went in alone, popped the ult and died.
Like a bot.
Like a bot.
This fucking invoker, am I right? It's some bullshit. Help. I couldn't. In that case, probably Lincoln's is better because I didn't have problems popping the ult, but Synth Ags doesn't block a slot. So I'd say Ags because I had slot problems. If I had more money, I'd probably buy Ags and then swap it out for Lincoln's. So both. Yeah, okay. Skullbasher's a good item, but you're mainly answering the specific question I asked. Thank you. I don't know what I should do. This is a terrible game. What?
Honestly, it just body time.
I fucking hate him so much. Die! Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was really mad. Just get out.
It'll help you.
Okay. Yeah, it would. I see. Yeah. I have a 60% win rate on Treant because of Ag's vision. No, I don't. What? I have a 60% win rate on Treant where most of the games, like half of them where I've built Ags, it was right at the end of the game where we were already in their base. You don't know. Like what? You know why I have a 60% win rate on Treant? I have no idea either. I literally do this. What I'm doing right now, nothing. But right now, I don't usually feed this much on a Treant. Sometimes, but not like this. But I usually just walk around doing nothing on Treant, and somehow it's like 16. What is it? 3 right now? How? Wait till you see the win rate on this one. Okay. He's scared to go as well. You think so? Okay. I'm going that. Probably the wrong thing.
What's he doing? Fight it!
I don't know. I wish he didn't. I wish he didn't do that.
I come to help him and he just leaves to farm.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Feeding, what do you mean, Wraith? I just went 113.5 on a position for Alk. That's feeding. You're so kind, Dofu. Who cares? We won. I didn't even know there was a party rank. Yep. Most people don't know that your unranked is separated into solo and party either. It's not like they advertise it, but you can tell. I think most people don't play with like unranked, ranked, solo, partied on both all the time though. The problem is that they'll outnumber you before you can put the words, and all words are... I fucking hate it. I can't do anything. It's crazy. I know. So what happened was I would buy 5 words at a time, and I was playing on Radiant that time too. So I did this one, this one, this one, this one, and then the one that's here. And then I left, and then when they, like when I had 5 more, I did I did this one, but not that one. This one. This one, but only if I thought they didn't have vision. And this one. I was really mad that game. Oh, he's going in. I should have got a 4-staff. I was thinking, no, it'll be fine. This argument is absurd. It's just a question that I feel like probably does have an actual answer. But everyone's correct that the nuances in Dota really do make... I can't get a single ult out. What is happening? There we go. Finally, but it doesn't even matter. Kill Crystal Maiden! Kill Crystal Maiden! Oh no. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, Dofu, when you said that I kicked you out of lane, I didn't realize you were talking to Piston Zool, and I was like, the fuck? No, I didn't. That Mars sphere haunts me on the night. It can work, but it needs a ton of practice. Just force for Invoker. Not Yule's? Why was TA even over there? They did catch on in the game that I did that. It took them a while, but then they started warding near all of their camps. But then they couldn't award. They could not ward aggressively. Okay, just... I'm trying. Do we brace for a crash out? Cause I'm tired. I'm tired. But I'm just sacrificing sleep to be here. I think the problem is that with the fight, you have no aura items for the Slark. Oh, from the Slark. No pipe, no Crimson Guard. The Slardar is too focused on the Necro. Has nothing to fight. You will close the map with your axe. I saw your gameplay. No, you saw one of the games where I did that. That doesn't mean that's a regular thing. It's really not. Like, it's genuinely not a regular thing. That's why I don't understand. See, you could see the lag right there. That's actual lag from the server.
Don't make me chase you.
Okay. Easy improvements, like the gentleman above said, carry at least one smoke at all times. Oh, I would have expected a ward here. It's weird. So they're controlling the bottom side. I can't do anything about that. I keep trying and I keep dying. And we keep trying to kill the PA. And can't seem to do anything about it.
Frost upon us.
Oof, Invoky. I can't, there's nothing. Good job.
Yes.
American cheeseburger. Good job.
Oh good, she didn't come here. Instead, she killed you. We should leave?
Job.
The amount of
Each
invis bullshit they have. Oh, it's annoying.
It is.
Алло, уебище.
What'd you say, Yules?
Agreed.
If there is a game where I'm doing well and my team is doing random shit, I'll just try to farm sometimes as Tramp, but I'm not actively doing it. I'm not actively farming in this game. This is what I normally do as a support. It's been a bit different. With the games that I've played with Lich today, I have not been bullied every time I peeked out. I'm playing with people who are a higher rank than me. Like, this is just a higher ranked game overall. That explains why the games with your buddies feel so different. Yeah. Your MK really has to build BKB. He does have BKB, but I don't know when you sent that message. Oof, the CM lived. Like, bullshit, right? Bullshit. Should you eat pizza or tacos? You want a definite answer. I like tacos. I really like chimichangas, actually. Like, for some reason, I just want them all the time. I don't need them, and I don't get them. But I love them. Love them.
Wind.
Whatever's cheaper. Force side to dodge the meteor. Force to the side to dodge the meteor. Okay.
You know, when you said, like, someone in chat was saying your MK like really needs a BKB, I really bit my tongue because I was gonna say, yeah, no shit.
No,
But I bit my tongue.
You're fine. I saw it in your... Wait, are you saying that you saw it before I read it?
No, it's
Oh.
like, yeah, obviously I do need it, but it's not that simple.
That's how I feel about all the different things people have told me on a general level as to how I should get out of Herald. Like, oh, that does sound so easy. Okay. Bad game. Their team is already fed with a lot of team fighting ability. What do you think we should do, Slark Enthusiast? You have to tell your team to defend wards. Usually you ward, they get dewarded, then the cores complain about no vision, sorry. My cores aren't complaining. If they are, I don't understand what those guys are saying. If I don't understand it, does it count? No. Shake your top? I can't. I need to get out. Magnus.
Whoa.
I need to just leave. I can't keep dying. Maybe. Maybe I can
Here
just
we
stay
go.
nearby.
Much better.
Always be on guard.
This is how it's supposed to go. The thing is, the way the game was given is they have so much good pick-off potential. We don't.
Yes.
But we have such good team fighting ability.
Right, but we weren't team fighting.
Yeah, but now we all.
Yes. The enemy's top tower
has crumbled. Froze your assets.
Magnus is gonna buy a harpoon. Why wouldn't he have bought it earlier? Isn't that like an early item type of thing?
Adrift.
T is a noob. He didn't even get the trapping. I think he is trying to trap now. Give him some time. What if he just doesn't play TA that way? Your map awareness needs improvement. I think everything about what I know about Dota needs improvement.
Cold front coming.
I guess haste. Never mind.
Quickly.
The fuck?
Going.
You've seen worse from Legends or Divines? Yeah, see, like, I said this earlier, but I really didn't realize that sometimes Legends or...
Go fight. Can you use arena, please?
Not Legends, just people at a higher rank also exhibit herald behaviors. The fuck are chimichangas? The best thing in the world?
Really need like a shit ton of observable words around us, and Invoker can stop doing this shit.
I can't. I've tried. Nobody is
Yeah,
helping
no.
me put them.
No, yeah, more. Plus, there's only one in the shop that can constantly get away with it.
What?
I know it's not your fault.
I have 3 and 6.
There's only one in the shop.
I have 3 and 6. I have the words.
Oh, so
Nobody is helping
just-
me. Literally, no one is helping me.
No, look, when we are together as a team, just drop them randomly around.
I have
us.
been. And then nobody is helping me defend them. Sorry, I'm not upset at you. It's just like, this literally just came up in the chat. But I literally have been putting them down as we've been going around in our own jungle.
Okay, please.
And no one's helping me defend them. So they just take them all out. And then we get crushed. And at the end of a team fight, we have no vision. But we had it before.
Are all towers toppled?
Yeah, that's
Are all enemies buried? What idle madness bewitches you to pause so? Adrift.
Of course. Did I address the smoke situation? Where on this team, in this match, would that make sense? I did read your message out loud.
Shit.
But how, like, we are not the hunters in this game. We should be. We can't even group. Put a hill ward during the team fight, even if it gets dewarded.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The word did expire? Oh, I did not know that. That's fair then. Then I fucked up. Can I throw this in there? Oh, yeah, apparently. Exciting.
This works.
I guess.
It's no time. Stay frosty. To battle.
We're alive.
Speak for yourself.
Our team overall isn't getting pushed. Okay. Why? What's up with this TA? Why did...
The Invoker has been doing the same exact combo from the start of the game until now. They still haven't learned. The combo hasn't changed. It's the same bullshit.
I recommend watching somebody if you plan on maining support. I don't want to watch a specific person. I've tried that, it doesn't help me. Why would you deny a Rex? Are you supposed to do that? Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
no, you're not.
Okay.
That's the one thing you don't deny.
Okay.
They can fucking regen.
Right. Boom! Boom!
Good job, Leech. Good job.
Thank you. Don't be rude. I don't know very much, so it's hard to communicate. But I understood your tone just fine.
Will you shoot for me, please? Good tower. I need to work here.
She's just going to jump on me.
The enemy seeks to
no
destroy
problem, I
your
killed
middle barracks.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All of a sudden, 39 minutes into the game, I think we should work together. Lovely.
We can kill everyone and raise turn, guys. Don't worry.
Range?
Catch that Invoker.
Range racks don't regen?
Do they not?
That's
Oh,
what somebody
apparently
said
not.
in the chat.
I guess they don't. But the melee does.
Okay. So then it's okay.
Well, I mean, you still don't deny it.
Why would you not?
Because it gives advantage to the enemy team. Now their range creep is upgraded.
Good job. Did he take it? That's beautiful. But I'm dead. He teaches a lot about warding and team fighting. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to help me. I've tried a couple of methods with different people to figure out, like, how I'm going to best learn. I think a huge part of it depends on what I want to learn. Most liches that you see in every game, they have a Glimmer 4-staff axe. Do you mean shard? Because even in pro games, Ags isn't purchased like super commonly. Do I not have shard? No, but I didn't think I was gonna survive. That's why I was like, why did I not get it? I just didn't think I was gonna survive long enough to even put it out.
We need a ward here, guys.
Okay. Oops.
Witness flesh reformed and bone made whole, product of ambition and singular bloodlust.
Sentry here, please.
Oh, he wants... That's a weird place for a sentry, but okay.
Agreed. Quickly.
Don't go that way. PA will target you in fights. I know. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. If I can be effective early on when several of them group like this.
Yes.
How do you think I should be playing different?
Oh, Rosh. Stay here and please use smokes and go fight for Rosh.
About all the smokies.
Brigands wielding cruel instruments of war swarm your top tower.
A chill wind.
Just don't fight without me.
Get over here.
I am under attack.
One more to throw on the growing corpse pile.
Oh, you're stunned. I was like, what are you doing? Where's their vision of you? Oh, just her?
Eldritch forces beyond will weep for this trio of victims.
In the words of Uncle Roger, just use feeling.
Why would you fight there?
Words just gut feeling. Ghost or Aeondisk? Oh.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Your middle barracks are being torn asunder.
Or just ask someone to coach me. I have been. That's one of the... I've asked several people. Not to like directly coach me, because I don't like that.
Your middle barracks shudders
But kind
to the
of.
blows of the enemy. You have allowed your middle barracks to be destroyed.
It's more about, I don't know, different things. Maelstrom? What?
Have been torn from their mortal. Your structures are fortified.
Yes.
Is a desperate maneuver.
Mjolnir, actually.
I use beat, guys.
What do you want me to do about that?
Your bottom barracks shudders under the blows of
There's
the
not really a
enemy.
lot that I can do.
Wait us.
Your bottom barracks have fallen.
How did I come back? Oh, I see, I'm not worth lots.
Cold front coming.
What do you want me to do with all the words? Take them back. They didn't even go anywhere. I didn't do anything either. Mars and low MMR usually doesn't work. Echo, Saber, and a Javelin works good enough to kill a PA while giving you more survivability. I get the feeling you win. What? Get the feeling you win. Oh, if he got a rampage. I don't think we can do that. We're dead. We've lost the game forever. You guys need at least one core to handle different teammates. Like how they had the PA picking off people. Is that what you mean? They would need to not want to play as like a little group of the three of them, though. Was not ideal. Wow, 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 wow. Rawr. Alright, well. That's the game. If a group of two, at least one core and one support. I don't know if that actually applies to this particular game. We didn't need Mars. And then it's clear that this Mars was not talking to the people he was grouped with. And they didn't really rotate, so like you rotated, but you had your own situation going on. But like we have other people on our team, and they had a PA. Obviously, if we didn't shut down the PA, we were going to have issues.
Wasn't even people just kept getting caught by the invoker over and over and over and over.
I got caught by the PA over and over and over.
That too.
There's no way that Mars is a legend. Yeah, there's some fishy stuff happening on this Russian server, isn't there? It's so fishy.
Eesh.
Yes. Account buyer or boosted. Either way, cringe. It's unfortunate. Legend is not that good, so he can be a legend. Maybe. Well, I still enjoyed playing together. I hope you did as well. Okay, good.
Now, did I lose a few brain cells? Possible. But did I have fun? Yes.
Me too. The laning phase didn't go well. No, it didn't.
I blame him for his item choices. BKB Desolate. You have a TA on the team. Why are you buying Desolate?
Yeah, that
Why are
doesn't
you
make
even
sense.
buying Desolator as a Mars to begin with?
Right.
Where's the pipe? The sheepstick? The mules? No, Whirlwind Desolator.
Oh, I think Rubik was going to buy a sheepstick.
I mean, I hope so. Eventually have one sheepsticks on the team. That was Mars's job.
Fair.
I bought more support items than the Rubik, just saying. Yeah, he bought 330 worth of gold. About 1200. But one of them was a gem, but details.
That's okay. Do you guys usually play as two? No, not necessarily. And I play with a bunch of people on this account. I don't care. I just like playing with people. It's fun. I like playing with Joker a lot. But I'm also learning from Joker, so like that's also really nice. But most of these games are solo. These ones weren't.
She's learning what not to do. Just so clear.
Yeah. Rubik, position 5. 330 support. No. I was the position 5. But he didn't want to go to his lane.
Top?
Yeah. He didn't want to go to his lane. This is the thing that happens on C all the time. If I get
Well-
position 4, I'm like so excited because I'm just gonna spam Treant, and what happens is these fucking people want to switch. And they insist that I have to switch. This is what happened.
See,
I'm the hard
I mean,
support.
regardless, just because he chose the bottom lane, that means he's position 5. Like he was supposed to be able to sit the carry. He did not.
I'm not gonna report him. He's not the reason we lost. It's not a big deal. And this is very fucking common, so...
I wouldn't say.
You don't think so?
You know, never mind. I lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
My mind just blanked out.
That's alright. You think my Lich win rate is out of control? You're fucking correct? My ADHD brain wants me to grief the game with Slick.
Alright, so
Wait.
about go ahead.
Just one thing. I want to grief the game with Enchantress. Okay, that's it. About what?
About the Ursa question.
Yes.
Now that we are actually out of the game, would you like to properly discuss it?
I want the direct answer.
Direct answer is both, but I still think Lincoln.
Why for that specific game?
Okay, for that specific game, the Ursa, the way we were playing, and the way that Ursa was being disabled, Ursa was going onto someone, and then either getting Pudge ulted or SB charge. So the Lincoln is that few seconds that buys him, so he is able to at least finish someone off and back off, and then reset his positioning. That's why I'm suggesting the Lincoln. The Ags, what's gonna happen with the Ags is he's gonna get stunned by Pudge. He's gonna press the Ags. The SB is gonna charge him. He's gonna start bashing him. The Ursa is not gonna die. He is under the Ags protection. But eventually it's going to run out. And the SB is bashing over and over and over and over. He's already pretty high attack speed. So the Ags is buying him time. But if he's unlucky, let's say it was like 3-4 SB bashes, that Axe did nothing but buy him some time to die. Because the Lincoln, my reasoning behind it was, at least it will, like, if SB charge him, it'll pop the Lincoln, then so SB has to, like, physically run to the Ursa, then start hitting him. So at least buy him some time. Or if Ursa blinks on him and ulti, it pops the Lincoln and Pudge has absolutely nothing on the Ursa. He just turns around and kills him.
Okay, so it's a more reliable solution to get Lincoln Sphere.
It's a way to buy himself time to react, to be able to do something in the fight. So he's not immediately charged or immediately Pudge ulted.
So it just, but it only blocks the first spell, whether that's like...
Yeah, but
like
that's enough. They don't really have that many like targeted spells. They have Pudge's ulti, Necro's ult, SP's charge. All of those are very high valuable spells that you want to waste. Like, regardless which spell that he blocks, it's gonna be a high value spell. If they had like literally any other way, like some really low value spells, then maybe, but they don't. That entire team is very high value spells.
Okay, so maybe I'm not remembering what happened correctly. In the game, was he getting disabled before using BKB at the beginning of fights? Because then Lincoln's makes sense, but
BKB,
otherwise Ags
the
makes more
BKB,
sense.
the BKB, I don't even agree with the BKB decision there, because like nothing there is worth BKB because like Pudge's ult pierces it, SB pierces it, Necro doesn't give a shit. It's gonna like protect him from like the damage from the ulti, but that's not worth the BKB.
So
Like I don't even agree with the BKB over there.
that's fair.
Like that should have been a Lincoln.
Oh, okay. Well, like, by the way, Pistons, well, I'm not trying to like throw you under the bus. I was genuinely curious about the question.
No, it's just no. Pistons all played as good as he could have, and he probably like it's easy to talk in retrospect. Like should have done this, should have done that. In the actual game, you only have like you're under a lot of stress and you need to make decisions.
Right.
So
no, so
and it's like the easiest thing is to talk in retrospect.
right. So that's why I wanted to point out that I'm not trying to throw him under the bus or anything. I also don't think that it falls on one person at the end of the day why we lost that game.
No, definitely. I could have also played better. Like my performance was subpar. But just to answer your question, yes, the 2 items would have been ideal, like Lincoln and what's the other Ags? Like both of them would have been really, really good at that time.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense because that's once I like thought about the answers, I was like, none of that shit makes sense. It makes sense to use both because of their team and what was happening. You see no BKB? What are you talking about? There's a BKB right there. That's a BKB. Pistonzul said BKB doesn't help against Pudge and SB. So what you said, is this real or are we in a simulation? This was a real game that we had yesterday when I wasn't streaming. We were just playing, and the question came up in the game, and one person answered one thing, another person answered another thing, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I don't think I want to do that. I think, because I often will ask a question on a very casual vibe and get the craziest amount of answers that none of them are the same. So I decided, I was like, I want to know which one's actually better. I like Ursa. What if that information could benefit me if I'm getting locked down a lot? And then once I thought about it more, neither of the answers made sense. So I just wanted to know what the actual answer would be. That's it. Radiance Necro 2, he was, yes. With baby boots. He did have a battle fury. Yeah, I'm looking at 45 minutes. So at 45 minutes... Oh, I thought you said he got rid of his battle fury.
Scroll further.
I'm at the end.
I mean,
I think he talked about it, but I don't think we had the time.
Yeah, he did talk about it, but I guess he didn't do it. But he did talk about it.
And then Zip agrees with not getting BKB. He needs the last item in KB, not before Nullifier. Let me look again. This one, right? Oh yeah, Nullifier makes total sense. I see what you mean.
Nullifier.
But it's
yes,
expensive.
People were saying Nullifier. That's not Ursa's job to get. That's mine.
Okay.
I have it. I have Nullifier.
And right, and I was gonna say, you said that you were gonna get it for him, and he was like, "Thank you."
Yes, I literally told him, "Don't buy it. I will for you."
Yeah.
Because he's limited on slots and he needs a lot of items.
Right.
He couldn't afford a slot for Nullifier.
Do you play Ursa? And this guy's like, no, I'm a noob. Who gives a fuck that you're at 1k MMR? Play Ursa. You're never gonna learn the game if you don't play the heroes. I would like him to rather hit Morph than Necro if they have an SF to hit buildings. Did our SF hit buildings? Let's see what happened.
Our SF was gone Magic Road, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Even if he hits buildings.
Piston
it's not
Soul
doing
was
much.
our building hitter and a fighter.
SF was pure magic. I don't even think. Can you go to his talents? I don't even think he even got the
Wait,
building talent.
I'm sorry, I'm at the wrong thing. Stop fingers. Can I just click on the last one? Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Can I move it further? I don't know which ones do the building stuff for him.
Presence Aura, yeah, he got the other one. Presence Aura affects buildings. He didn't even get that.
Okay. Regardless, with that lineup, Ursa will run out of fuel to finish the clash. Piston would eventually be kited to death. That's what happened. That's why I was curious what the answer was, because that's what happened for like the last half of the game. And he was doing so well. So like obviously there is an answer to that question. That's why I don't like when several people are like, it doesn't matter. Yes, it fucking does. Other people know the answer to that question. And obviously, I like the response that Joker gave because that makes the most sense to me. I didn't know about the BKB though, but I don't build BKB on a regular basis, so I want to know when you're supposed to or not supposed to. I don't get it. I'm not gonna remember to press it either. So, he was the magic Bomba, yeah. Yeah. So he was just getting kited to death at the end. Eventually they all realized to focus him, which I think is really funny too, by the way. Like some of the games that I've watched that are like, I don't know what the rank is called, at legend or ancient or even immortal, the amount of people, I guess not immortal, but like legend and ancient, the amount of people in legend and ancient who know, like they're complaining in the game that somebody on the enemy team is basically going to win the whole game, but they don't do anything about it. Like the whole game, the whole team just never focuses on the person. Like Art Game, how our whole team didn't focus on PA. I don't understand that. I feel like just with the lineup, you don't have to look at anything else. PA was going to be a problem. It's PA. Halberd react with enrage you think would have worked. Halberd for who? Halberd for Spirit Breaker? But we still have to deal with Necrophos' ult, Pudge's ult. TA doesn't have anything. She slows, but not for like, she doesn't have another disable type of thing, right? I don't think so. And doesn't Morphling can push you though. That could be irritating for an Ursa that just wants to fight people. If you shut down the Necro early, you will win because Necro's the only one who can handle the game, the early game. We didn't do that. But that's fair. You were thinking about Chinese Ursa build with Ag, Shard, Wind Waker, Octarine, different talents. Maybe this would work. That's what other people said earlier on when I asked the question. But we never know. Like Joker said, I was just curious about the question. Like, we're not going to know the actual answer. It's easy to say what would or wouldn't have worked without being in that position. What's the TA's score? Oh, sorry, my head's blocking it. It's 13, 7, 24. I could go here, right? Maybe. Does it
just theory. A game theory.
A game theory. Halberd is easy to dispel. Wait, what was the rank of these people? Oh, they would have dispelled it for sure. And also, can we see the damage done? You can. Listen, we don't need to talk about how I was the weakest link. I was the weakest link. It's really easy to kite him with Yule's Force Staff. E-Blade.
Just look at damage received. I was taking it like a champ.
Yeah, you were. Oh. Why is it not letting me stop it? My mouse. Oh, I'm having like a lag. That's what that was. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'll be back tomorrow, I think. But tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to play with anyone. We'll see. It's just, I know tomorrow is going to be a rough day, so if I stream at all, I'm going to be really, really tired. So I don't know for sure if I'll stream. What's tomorrow? Tuesday, yeah. Wednesday, we can play with people. And I should be able to stream earlier. Butterfly and react with enrage. I thought you weren't supposed to get butterfly now. Why would you do that? Or wouldn't you do that? I didn't get it. People were like, blah, 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 butterfly. I didn't. I didn't understand. But I don't build it, so I don't actually have a great desire to understand. Will the Ursa topic still be up tomorrow? No, I'm feeling satisfied with this answer. I have a different question for tomorrow if you guys want to talk about it. We can do this regularly. I didn't know how much the Dota community loves theory crafting. But this was just something that came up, so I just wanted to know the answer. Theory stream. Bum, 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 bum. Watch your TA and Bounty replay later and watch their visions. I don't need to do that. It was clear that they had a lot more vision than us, but I'm still not going to carry the gem. I don't know why you would think that's viable in any rank, especially in a game like this where my team is not going to help me with wards, is not going to help me survive. I'm not the priority, and I was feeding. I don't make any sense. That's the only time I'll ever have a woman satisfied. But all pistons will choked.
If it makes someone laugh, it's worth it. Fair.
Dota players and plat chat yappers. Ain't TA gonna be starting the fight, and he's the burst hero. My final answer is Ursa's a shitty hero before 5k or 6k MMR. I disagree.
Wrong answer.
Mine or theirs?
No, theirs.
Good. I was like, no, I'm right. If they're good at all.
I had a gun.
Yeah.
I felt like I had a gun to my head just now.
Kind of. Nah, I hide after making that joke. So he just blinks in, does 2 hits to one-shot a support. That's what PA did. So if you think Ursa's cheap, you think PA is cheap. You think Juggernaut's cheap, and you think that an Ender, nope, wrong, what the fuck is his name? Ember is cheap as well. What about Razor? Include him too. But
Razor doesn't really look to hit people.
He can if he just gets early fed. But you're right, it's not on the same level.
Yeah. No, he just runs in, doesn't give a fuck. Because he's tanky as shit.
That's fair. What are the odds we could theorize position 4 TA on stream? We could do it. But I'd have to have a better question than that. I'd have to be more specific. So, first of all,
Answer would be stop copying 9 class. 9 class is a prodigy. You aren't.
hold on. How would we word this? I think that if you're going to, so this was something Okay, so I've mentioned this kind of, but I'm careful about it. There was a Dota content creator from a long time ago who did fucking stupid builds that still somehow worked. And they didn't actually work. He just had a really good understanding of the game to be able to do stupid shit. If you want to play TA position 4, you have to have a really good understanding of the game to pull it off. I think obviously there's going to be outlying cases, like if you're queued with certain people, you could probably pull it off depending on if people are going to focus you or not. And like overall, if you're getting the help that you need and you know how to build effectively, which you certainly could if you know how to play position 4. But if you want to be effective consistently playing a TA position 4, you have to have a good fundamental understanding of the game. And most people don't. I don't know for like much higher ranks, but like especially now that I know that higher rank people will do some really stupid herald shit. It's not herald shit then. Some people, regardless of their MMR, are just fucking bad sometimes. And that's the part that will probably cost you the game. Because you can't be perfect at it. That's a really, really small margin. So, what are you trying to do in the lane as a position for TA? What are you trying to build, and who are you trying to help as an off? Like, who's your off laner?
Yeah. I could actually, instead of saying a mean answer, I will say a serious answer here.
Okay.
The way that some position 4 works, especially greedy ones like TA, Sniper, Zeus, they offer a shit ton of damage for the lane.
Right.
They're not meant to be thrown with literally any offlaner. They have to be thrown with an offlaner that first of all benefits from their damage, second of all has a lot of control.
Right.
So a Mars.
Centaur.
No, Centaur is not enough.
Why?
His hoof stomp is just not enough. Like you need a Mars.
Oh, I see. So Underlord then.
Underlord, yes, that works. Because people will just walk away from you. And as a position 4, I mean, on lower MMR, everybody just becomes a carry in the end. Everybody just builds carry shit. As a position 4, we're always an enabler. You need to enable the game to progress to a certain point to where your course that can take over. And the way you do that as a position 4 that is like TA and Zeus and Sniper is you go and provide the damage needed to your core that already has stuns but doesn't have the damage to finish off kills. So what you do in the lane is you, first of all, you harass a lot. Like you are constantly harassing. You get an Orb of Venom. No, they changed it. An Orb of Blight, and you just harass the shit out of a lane. And eventually, when they are in kill range, your off lane is going to come stun for you, and you just get a kill with it. And then you rotate mid, and your mid also has to be a core that is more control focused than damage focused. Like, for example, who can I say? An Earthshaker. I don't know if Earthshaker might be still a thing. Most people don't play it anymore.
Thanks for
Also,
following.
TA compared to just more, yes, but TA naturally is such a good form.
You'd also like have to use the traps really well wherever you go. Like if you're gonna gank, you need to use the traps.
Yes, you need to be very good with your trap usage. And eventually, you can scale. Like, you don't need to be fully sacrificial if you play greedy plus 4. You can eventually scale and become a second carry in the game. That's kind of why people pick this kind of plus 4. But the thing is, low rank people are just bad at farming. Just because you're a plus 4 that can run around the map and can kill people doesn't mean you should ignore your farm. You should still be keeping up with your farm. Otherwise, you will fall off and you will do nothing.
So that answers your question.
I just see your character bobbing her head up and down.
Yeah, I was agreeing. All right, well, I'm gonna go though. Thank you so much for answering that directly, and thank you for also taking the time to answer the other question after the game.
Well, I hope it doesn't keep you up at night anymore.
No, it won't. No, I can move on. But I think this will be a more regular thing. I just didn't understand. I think what I'll specifically do is just challenge the various ideas that get presented to me when I ask a question. Because it is a little strange that everybody has a completely different answer. And I like
because
that.
of how complex.
Yeah.
Because of how complex Dota is. Like, even all of the answer that I provided to you now, someone probably much better than me will provide you with different answers to what I just did. And that's because they see Dota differently than how I see it.
Right.
And maybe their answer is correct, maybe mine is correct. Like, I can't tell you the correct answer. I can tell you what I do believe is the correct answer, not the objectively correct answer.
That's fine. I'm just asking.
Because of how, yeah, because just how complex Dota is.
That makes perfect sense. Well, thank you so much for playing. I hope you have a good rest of your morning.
And I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. All right, take care and don't die.
Here.
Of course. All right, well, don't die.
Bye.
Bye. It is morning for Joker. It's night for me. It is, I mean, it just turned to the next day right now. So I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to work. And then we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm expecting tomorrow to be rough. And if it is, I'm not going to stream. But if I do, I probably won't play games with anybody tomorrow. If I stream, I won't play games with anybody tomorrow. And then Wednesday or Thursday, I'm expecting to have more time to stream. Those would be good days to play with people. But I will have, like, rules. Like, we have to figure out the regions and the amount of people and the game type. That's all. I don't want long queue times. I specifically queue on multiple regions so I can get into a game faster, regardless of the circumstance. Take a break? Why would I take a break? I already took a break for like a month, and I miss streaming a lot. I don't want to take another break. One day would be fine. Sorry, I covered my face, so my tracking just didn't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna go. Take care of yourselves. Don't die. I really appreciate it.